Hey guys, second part of this lesson says patterns in the sky. And in here we're going to talk about constellation. This is page 304 and 305, okay guys? Here we go. It says the Big Dipper is part of a star pattern in the night sky. The ancient Greeks, the pattern looked like a giant bear, okay guys? So, people have looked at the star for thousands of years. A star pattern or constellation is a group of stars that seems to form a picture in the sky night. The early Greeks named constellations after animal or people from stories called myth, okay? That's how the constellations got their names, because especially Greek people usually studied the stars, although many for centuries people and cultures have studied the stars, okay? The Big Dipper is part of a constellation called Ursa Major or the Great Bear. Orion is the constellation named after a hunter in a Greek myth, okay? As Earth rotates on its axis, constellations seem to move across the night sky. Like the sun, constellations seem to rise in the east and set in the west. Stars above the North Pole, however, seem to move in a circle. The position of the constellation seems to change with the seasons because we see different parts of space as Earth revolves around the sun. The stars in the constellation do change a little over time. However, it might take millions of years, that's what the book says, for a constellation to change its shape, okay? So here we go. Again, sun is here, Earth is the one that moves, okay, around the sun. Depending on where it moves, okay, you're going to see different constellations throughout the year, okay? Not all the constellations can be seen all the time, okay? And depending on where you are on Earth, some constellations can be seen better or can only be seen through the southern hemisphere than in the northern hemisphere. Okay, guys? Keep that in mind. Okay, this picture shows stars, okay? You're going to see the pictures, okay? You're going to see page 205. Read the pictures from the book, okay? So here we go. Now, I'm going to read page 306 and 307. It is very important, again, guys, if you have a question, because some of this information is very general, write it down. Send it to Remind. You can even post it in the stream of Google Classroom. Donde dice stream, tú escribes tu preguntita y me dejas saber and I'll try to answer. You don't have to wait until Tuesday to make a question. You can ask a question anytime. I will be answering Tuesdays and Fridays or through Zoom meetings, okay guys? I really want you to take this as seriously as a real class as possible, only we're not together, okay? So if you have a real question you want to ask me, it doesn't matter how silly it may seem, ask me, because I'm here to help you, okay guys? Here we go. Dice, one at a time. People thought Earth was the center of the universe. I'm sorry. How did we learn that this isn't true? Okay, here I go. I'm going to read it for you. Dice, long ago, astronomers believed Earth was the center of the universe. Daily observation seems to confirm this belief. When people look at the sky, they saw the sun, the moon, planets, and stars in motion. Naturally, they concluded the Earth was the center of the universe. Okay, we know that is not true. Now, it took hundreds of years, new technology, and new observations for this idea to change. In the 1500s, okay, 1500 guys, 1500s, a Polish astronomer called Nicholas Copernicus, okay, designed a new model or system of the universe based on new observations about the motion of the planets. He suggested that Earth and planets revolved around the sun. Then, in the 1600s, scientists gathered more evidence to support this sun-centered model of the solar system. Okay, guys? So, before people had the technology, eventually they thought Earth was flat. Okay? They couldn't see past because they didn't have the right instruments or technology. Nowadays we do. And these theories pass from theories to things that are real, that can be proven, okay, by science. Okay, using the telescope, okay, in the 1600s, scientists gathered, using the telescope, he made Galileo Galilei was the first to see moons orbiting in Jupiter. His observations showed that all objects in space did not orbit Earth, okay? Remember, they thought that the Earth was the one that actually was the center, like the sun. But no, they later on discovered that they later on discovered that it wasn't Earth, it was the sun, because they had the right technology and they kept studying. Okay, here we go. Around this time, Johannes Kepler correctly described the shape of the planet's orbits around the sun. His calculations showed that the planets revolved around the sun in elliptical. Elliptical is more like an oval shape than a round shape. So instead of going in a circle, here we go. Instead of going in a circle, they go more like in an oval shape, okay, guys, around the sun. All these scientists' observations change our ideas about Earth in space. Okay, here we go. And in the book, they show an instrument that is uses the shadow of the sun to tell hour. Okay, and you're gonna see what it is, and you're gonna know what the name is. That's gonna be part of your homework. Galileo Galilei's first telescope, and I want you to look at that too. And I hope that you get to enjoy the reading. It would be very nice as a homework for you to start naming and memorizing the order of the planets, okay, from the sun. Okay, let me see if I have a picture here. No, I don't think I have a picture here. So in here I don't have a picture, but I will be posting a picture about the order in which planets are, okay, in the solar system, and a few more videos that I hope you get to enjoy. Love you guys a lot. Okay.